New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
Hello, folks. Welcome to morning prayer for Monday, August 18th, 2025. My name is Muro, a prayer practitioner here on the New Thought Media Network, and I am delighted and honored because I get to spend time with you in prayer. It's just a glorious, glorious thing. Oh, hello there, it's all love. How are things down in LA? Good to see you. I'm here in Oakland. So, anything at all that limits you, anything that you want to celebrate, anything that you want to manifest to a greater degree, these are all wonderful reasons for prayer. And we use affirmative prayer here. So it's not about begging, it's not about beseeching, it's about knowing, it's about affirming the truth of who and whose you are. So if you would like some prayer, please feel free to put something into the comments. If I see it before I start with the prayer that I had imagined for today, then I will absolutely hold your intention. I always check before I leave. Or you can send a request here to www.ntmedia.org/prayer. We have ministers and practitioners just waiting to pray on your behalf. Whatever works best for you. And you can also request a prayer session, by the way, which is a way to go dive deeper into that prayer. So, this is what I wanted to share with you this morning. This is excerpted from the Daily Word magazine for this month, August of 2025. Oh, actually, I see here, I'm going to take this down. It's All Love says, I am affirming, attracting, and setting the intention for God blessing me with a new position to start as soon as possible. Indeed. Let's take that into prayer. So, the way this is phrased, I am affirming, attracting, and setting the intention. That is the way we want to approach this. So what does that mean? That means that we need to be in the right frame of mind, the right perspective, and that is how we begin our prayer. So I'll invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze, whichever is comfortable and safe for you to do, and allow yourself to be fully present to this moment. We need that attention, we need that directness, that centering, and that grounding. So if it's comfortable and safe for you to do so, I'll invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze, whichever works best for you. And let's just take a breath together. The fact that we are taking this breath together is a reminder of our unity in the One. It's a reminder that we form a community of spiritual beings sharing this human experience. It is a reminder that all of the good that we could possibly need is within us. We bring this in. And it is also a reminder as we exhale that we release those things which do not serve. And so to put myself into the proper frame of reference, I start with the idea, the knowledge, the foundational principle that God is indeed all there is. And knowing that God is love, and knowing that I was created in love and that each and every one of us was, I know that there is within that love a desire for each of us to live a life that is as fulfilled and fulfilling as possible. There is no limitation. There is no degradation. There is no holding back when we look at that divine love. That exists within each and every one of us. That provides an energy. And it's upon that energy that I call today on behalf of our beloved. I call on that energy because it is that energy that sustains. It is that energy that gives each of us the opportunity to face whatever comes our way and to see not simply obstructions or obstacles or distractions, but rather to clear that away and to recognize that there is possibility, that there is opportunity, that there is, and this is one of my favorite words when I think of prayer, invitation. We are invited to this banquet, if you will, of all of the gifts that we have as part of our divine birthright. And within that is abundance. And so by holding to that knowledge, by recognizing that abundance is a fundamental part of who each and every one of us is, we know that by holding to that understanding, by focusing on that truth, that we can provide a greater energy. We can provide something that attracts to us the abundance that we can express from within. And so rather than looking at lack, rather than looking at need or want, we look at what we have. We look at what we can appreciate. We look at all of the blessings that exist. We recognize the abundance in that. It is not about ignoring reality. It is not about hoping and wishing. No, it's about having faith. It's about having faith in the strength of the one. Having the strength of the one within each and every one of us. It's about having the faith that that strength exists and can be used by us. There is the most magnificent capabilities that exist within us. And quite honestly, I'll speak purely for myself. I know that there are so many times that I do not recognize that. I don't allow it to come forward. That's self-limiting. But when I do recognize that that is what I'm doing, I can put that aside. I can say, no, that's not who I am. That is not the experience of my life that I choose to have. And so I choose, on behalf of our beloved, I choose to focus my attention on what I know to be the truth. And I know, without a doubt, that abundance is indeed all around, that abundance is within us. And along with that abundance, there is also the wonderful gift of wisdom. And between the recognition of the abundance, the recognition that wisdom is here, the recognition that our lives are here for us to work through, to work with, to work in. I know that each of us has the ability to raise our vibration. Each of us has the ability to excel. Each of us has the ability to accomplish wondrous, dare I say, miraculous things. Because each of us is wondrous. Each of us is a miracle. And so by holding to that, allowing that energy to rise in the body, allowing that energy to bring about a greater sense of possibility, that opens the heart, that opens the mind. And as the mind opens, things that might never have been considered can now be thought of. Recognizing that at no time is the universe working against us. No, absolutely not. The universe is, in essence, neutral. God is always working on our behalf. There's no question about that. But the universe is like soil, if you will. All right? I mean, think of it this way. If I plant something into the soil does not say, let me think about who you are or what you're doing. No, the soil simply grows whatever is planted in it. And so by planting our intention of abundance, by planting our attention of a position that is not only good, but magnificent and fulfilling for our beloved, we know that we are instructing the universe to create, to manifest, to bring about this abundance. And so I know with the combination of God's love, with the combination of my faith, with the combination of an openness and a willingness to accept all of the gifts and a willingness to take those gifts and to bring them in and through and as each of us out into the world, we have the opportunity to expand. We have the opportunity to gather more and more, to be more and more. And it's not about things. It's not about the monetary aspect of it. It's about the fulfillment of it. That fulfillment makes all the difference in the world. So I recognize that there is this incredible power. I recognize that this power is here for each and every one of us to use. I recognize that the love of God is always looking for each and every one of us to have the most fulfilled, the most fulfilling life. And I recognize that each and every one of us has the ability to co-create that life. That it is our opportunity, our ability to respond, that it is our invitation to take all of those gifts and to employ them. And so knowing without a doubt that this is the truth, knowing that this is the truth that goes into the universe, this is the seed that goes into that soil. And I nurture that by my continual attention. I nurture that by my ability to remain open, my ability to hold to that mental equivalent, that vision, and allowing myself to be completely focused on that good, to be focused in the positive. I know that there will be a manifestation. In that recognition, in that faith, in that knowledge, I am grateful. I am absolutely confident. And I am truly joyful to know that each of us is the beloved of the beloved. And so I'll ask you to affirm this with me. If any of this resonated with you, please affirm this with me by saying, "And so it is." Good morning, Reverend Michelle. Good to see you. And so it is indeed. All right, folks. What can I say? I have no sense of time when I pray. I can't help it. But I want you to know, without a doubt, that you are loved. I want you to know without a doubt that you are love itself. I want you to know without a doubt that you are powerful beyond belief. I will indeed see you soon. Until I do, namaste.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network, come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings.